What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy CoinCoverage here, bringing you a new cryptocurrency video on this nice Friday afternoon. It is currently 1:50 on Friday, the 14th. And today I want to be talking about Bitcoin's price action. I know Bitcoin's been a factor that everyone used to talk about when the Bitcoin dominance was super high, but now that's gone down to all-time lows. We've seen Bitcoin be constantly ignored. Although I do think Bitcoin will bounce up from these slumps. Right now, it's not looking too good, to be honest with you guys. In terms of technical analysis, I have to go with the TA part. It's not looking too good. And I want to apologize once again right off the bat. You know, my voice is still a little struggling. You could probably tell. I've been sick the past couple of days, and I'm not feeling too well. But, you know, I'm still making the daily content for you guys. You know, I'm not skipping an upload day. And my channel is doing very well. I'm almost at 2K subscribers, so if you guys want to hit that subscribe button, go for it. It really means the world to me. So thank you guys so much. Anyways, let's take a look at Bitcoin's price action. So one thing I did notice about Bitcoin's price action is we are starting to form a wedge, but also we're seeing resistance on the 50-day moving average. Now I'm going to change the color of the moving average so you guys can see it better. I know I usually keep it blue. We'll change it to yellow so you guys can see it. But as you can see here, the 50-day moving average has acted as a level of support for quite a long time now. You can see that right here, and kind of right here as we bounce back up. We see the 50-day moving average constantly being the support for Bitcoin for a while now. And when we fall below, we typically go back up. You know, it's been throughout history, but it will take a few days. And I think that's exactly what's happening right here. As we see Bitcoin fall below the 50-day quite a bit, and now we're seeing resistance upon it now. But to be honest with you guys, the only time we ever see the 100-day touch is when this happens. When we fall below the 50-day, if we zoom in right here, actually, we could see how the Bitcoin fell below the 50-day, kind of bounced off the 100-day here, and then went back up. Now, this wasn't back until around July or so, but ever since then, we rarely hit the 100-day in terms of Bitcoin. We mostly just see resistance on the 50, but right here, we kind of bounce off the 100. Not exactly, because you can see the wick kind of doesn't go all the way down, but we can see the 100-day being a clear level of support after the 50-day has been gone through. Bitcoin tends to rarely fall below the 100-day, unless it's a very big correction. Now, it is kind of worrisome because past history, we do see it kind of get close to the 100-day, not necessarily touch it, but we do see it kind of range down in that premise. And as you can see, we are starting it on a big decline, but we're starting to see resistance upon the 50-day rather than going down to the 100-day. And now, is it really going to happen? Are we really going to see correction all the way down at you know, 7,800, 7,600? I don't think so, to be honest with you guys. I think we're at a good level already. I think the 50-day is obviously still doing very well in terms of maintaining the price action. But we'll have to wait and see how this goes and plays about. So another thing is we see Bitcoin down 6%. And for the daily, which is not good. We did see it starting to rebound back up, and it did go up. Oop, I actually moved that on accident. But anyways, we did see Bitcoin go up for a little bit. As you can see, the wick right here above the 50-day, and it kind of bounced back down. And now we're sitting at a $13,500 level. But we do see this clear support right here at about, which was above the 50-day for a while there, but at around 13,000 big even. We do see clear support right there, as you can see throughout the past couple of weeks. We do see that price level be the confined support, and 100-day being the definite support. So what do I think Bitcoin can go from here? Honestly, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you guys. Bitcoin itself is doesn't really have much. The reason why I don't think it's gone up really is because there hasn't really been much news surrounding Bitcoin, to be honest with you guys. Bitcoin has been, had its run up, back here, as you can see. If we take a look at the 3-month here, we see the Bitcoin, was at all-time highs around 18K. We saw resistance at 20K, and we bounced back down. Hope you guys didn't buy up here because it was way overextended, but that's when the BTC dominance was actually pretty high at that time, around 67-66%, which we saw an all-time high for the past 6 months. Not all-time high as an all-time, but it's past 6 months high basically. And now we're seeing all-time low in terms of BTC dominance. It just keeps going lower and lower, and I don't know if it'll go in the 20s, but I definitely could see this as a big concern for many Bitcoin holders as we see the BTC dominance slightly on a decline. But if you guys have not gotten a Bitcoin yet and you guys want a less risky, less volatile coin, I recommend going into Bitcoin at this price range right here. Obviously, it's starting to form a consolidation, a triangle here, and I do think if you see it bounce above the 50-day and it goes back down, it's definitely wedging very, very hard, and we can definitely see a breakout. I do think I'm not negative on Bitcoin, but this price action out, it's not maintained by the 50-day, is worrisome. However, I do notice that it's bouncing off the bottom of the triangle and might bounce right back up. So we'll have to wait and see. We don't really know that for sure unless the next couple of days confirms that this is a triangle. This is just a speculative triangle that I'm currently drawn out just to see where it could go from here and vice versa. So the RSI, once again, maintaining this mid-level, not overbought, no oversold, but right in the middle. It has been for the past couple, since the big bull run when it was oversold here. And now it's kind of leveling out. But once again, guys, like I said, the BTC dominance being low isn't hurting altcoins. This is a very good time for altcoins. I think it will continue to be as long as Bitcoin continues to form that triangle. But the triangle continues to form. I do think we could see Bitcoin break out and test all-time highs. Now, I'll get into Bitcoin Diamond in just a second. But I do think if Bitcoin does make this triangle that's constantly, or consistently making in the daily especially, which is a pretty big deal, we could see this breakout. And it's been, at a pretty big decline for the past, I would say... not really a decline, but it has been, on the downtrend for the past couple of weeks, as we can see here. So yeah, that's my whole point on Bitcoin. Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, let's get into Bitcoin Diamond. Bitcoin Diamond was a big fork off Bitcoin that actually 10 times the supply. So instead of 21 million total Bitcoin in supply, there's 210 million, which is times 10. So every one Bitcoin should be worth 10 Bitcoin Diamond. Essentially, that was their goal. Although that didn't really turn out, as you can see, it's only 23 bucks. It did have a big correction after a big pump yesterday. As you can see, the volume's kind of lacking on this, but we did get pretty big volume in the last 7 days, as it really went up quite a bit in the past couple of weeks, and it even went up more right here in USD valuation. But the BTC dominance and Bitcoin Diamond's been killing it the past few weeks, but finally we're getting correction on it. If you guys are wondering, that's basically what Bitcoin Diamond is. I mean, if you were to buy in right here, it would be a pretty good level, although the market cap isn't even listed, and the circulating supply isn't even currently listed right now. So you kind of want to stay away from coins that really don't have those listed, because that's really good information to know. I mean, very, very, valid information. This is kind of just like a futures price right now, essentially, because there's not really essentially circulating supply or market cap to determine the price. So it's important, to take this, with a grain of salt. But, it is trading on Binance. It is getting decent volume. I don't think it even actually has Binance on here. Yeah, well, it's not excluding the Binance price, because Binance, I think, has suspended trading on it. But right now, it is currently not 120, but it is actually more in this range, because the market cap has currently not been listed. So, yeah, guys, so once again, we're getting a pretty red day today. That's just because Bitcoin is down 6%. Market tends to follow Bitcoin, although this will give a room for altcoins to grow in the following days after the Bitcoin small little downtrend it's been on. So what do you guys think about the descending triangle, or not descending triangle, or triangle that's forming? Well, it is kind of a descending triangle, but more of the leveled out triangle here. Let me know what you guys think about it. Are you guys bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Are you guys put a position on it? Let me know. This isn't financial advice, but I really, really enjoy you guys' support. You guys are awesome. I want to thank my Patreons once again, or patrons, for donating to me. I do this for free right now. My videos aren't monetized, so if you guys want to go support me on Patreon, go ahead and click the link below. And my Discord, go check it out, and my Twitter, and all those good links. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. So take care, boys. Yeah. Later.